Well, Alex raised a lot of interesting questions during that filmed report. Earlier today I spoke to Fiona Costello from Cambridge University. She's been looking at immigrant workers and the problems that they have settling here and the problems that they have with something like coronavirus. And I asked her why she thinks that immigrant workers are more vulnerable to the disease.
I think there's a number of contributing factors as to why migrant workers might be more vulnerable in these working situations. And I think one of them is around the kind of practicalities and reality of social distancing on a factory floor and maintaining that social distancing. And some people that we've spoken to have said that no social distancing measures have been put into place, and others that, the reality is that the PPE gets very wet very quickly, of course, because of the environments that people are working in. And I think there's also the reality of travelling to work together. So often these factories are in very rural locations, so people might car share, for example, in order to travel to work.
And a lot of these people are living in houses of multiple occupation, which is very difficult for them.
Yes, absolutely. So the research tells us that migrant workers in low-paid occupations, such as the factory work that we're describing, are more likely to live in overcrowded rented accommodation. And that is the reality for many of those that we've spoken to during our research. And for example, late last year, we visited farm workers who were living in caravans. So these were kind of disused holiday caravans with 6 people living in each caravan, with maybe 40 or 50 caravans in very close quarters with shared laundry facilities. So you can kind of see in this instance how social distancing would be very difficult to introduce and to maintain in these very overcrowded living arrangements, yes.
There is, of course, as well, a language barrier for some people. Do you think that enough effort is made to make sure that people who don't speak English very well understand exactly what's going on?
Well, I know speaking with the agencies that we've been working with who are based at a community level who provide kind of multilingual advice, they've certainly been very busy over lockdown, translating information as it's come out and kind of government guidelines which have been rolled out very quickly. And equally, they've needed to respond then very quickly to get the information translated and out across their networks.
Fiona Costello, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.